Oh hello, it's Katie from Cookery Doodle Doo again. I'm just washing my hands. It's really important before we cook the next recipe. We're going to make some sea life themed prawn toasts, and we're going to do them in a slightly healthier way as well. Normally they're deep fried. I'm going to show you a way that you can make a really cool party piece for children or for grown-ups that isn't fried. It's baked, it's a bit healthier, and it's really, really tasty and fun.
The ingredients you will need: brown bread, garlic, ginger, prawns uncooked, sesame seeds, sesame oil, soy sauce, egg white. You will also need a spoon or icing bag, sharp knife, chopping board, creative cutters, and a food blender.
So get your brown bread, just sliced bread, doesn't have to be anything fancy. And you get your shape. Let's see if I can fit a crab on here. And I'm just going to get the knife and just cut that away a little bit because that's not coming away like I want it to. That's good. So there's your crab, so be careful when you push the claws out. Put him there. So the next step is to brush them with a little bit of our sesame oil and using a pastry brush and just dab that on top. Now this is much healthier than putting them in a deep fat fryer, and you want to be able to taste the prawns and all the lovely fresh spices we're putting in. We're putting some nice fresh ginger in and garlic. You don't want to just taste loads of grease. Just gonna flip that over. And it'll be this side that we'll put prawn toast mixture. You'll need to clear your board. So if you choose a garlic that's nice and pink skin, that's got the best flavour. So we're going to crunch that a little bit, and that makes the skin come off more easily. And then we're just going to slice it like this. And then I've got an enormous piece of ginger. Now I'm going to use a sharp knife for this because it's quite hard to cut the ginger, and I would recommend that a grown-up does this rather than a child. Children can really enjoy things like mashing up the garlic and stuff like that, but I think when it comes to using a sharp knife, really only older children should do that because there is a risk. So we've got our ginger and we've got our garlic. You can put other flavours in as well, but that's what we're going to put in for this one. So we're going to put our garlic and our ginger into here. So we've got about 270 grams of raw fresh prawns. You can vary it a little bit, it's quite a forgiving recipe. And then we're going to put a little bit more of our sesame oil in, probably less than a tablespoon, and a little bit of our soy sauce in, just to make it have a little bit of saltiness. And then the final ingredient we need just to bind it all together is 1 egg white. If you're doing this with children, it's perhaps a good idea to get them to do it into a bowl because it's quite a good skill for them to learn to be able to separate the egg from the egg yolk from the white. But while they're practicing, you don't want it all to go in and change the recipe. So make sure the lid is firmly on. Mine won't operate unless it is. Okay. If you're making this for grown-ups, you could add a few chili flakes now, but I'm not going to because I'm trying to make a nice child-friendly version. So now you've got a rather disgusting looking mixture that's a bit grey and gross, but probably smells really nice. Get your tray. The children can help you do this, but it's got raw seafood, so you want to make sure they wash their hands and they're not touching their mouth the whole time. It's a bit fiddly because you've got a funny shape. You could do this using an icing bag because that would be really good for precision engineering if you're doing this for something very special. One, and hello, here's my little boy. Do you want to come over and have a look? I've got some sesame seeds here. Would you do me a favour? Would you sprinkle them on the top and make it look like they're a bit spotty? I think that's just about it. You don't want it to be too thick because it'll all different thicknesses because they'll cook at different times. That's it, good boy. So Finley just finishes off and does a little bit of sprinkling. That's it. wow, okay. Probably not that many, but that's okay. That's looking good, Finn. If we just spread that out a little bit, we can try and get some of these. That'll be extremely tasty now, won't it? Put them in the oven for about 10 minutes and they'll go nice and golden. You want to make sure that the prawn, Finley, because it's grey at the moment, you want to make sure the prawn's nice and pink, like when you buy them and they're cooked, because then you know that it's safe. So I'm going to put them in the oven now.
I think they smell like they are done.
Should we go and get them out of the oven? Yeah, come down carefully. Jump! Right, try and get them out. Right, turn that. Oh my goodness. They're very, 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 very hot. And they're very slippy, but there you have it. They're crabby, sesame, prawn toast. And that'd be really, really delicious with any sort of Chinesey, Thai food. Really lovely. Get a bit of sweet chilli dip and do dipping, or a nice, slightly spiced salad. Nice papaya salad would be amazing with this. And the children will be impressed because they'll be in little crabby shapes, which is quite fun. So I hope you enjoy making them.